Morning everyone, it's Thursday 9th of June 2022, so we're well into the first few days of June, and the energies have been very interesting. They've been joyful, insightful, celebratory in our household, and starting to see more collaboration and helpfulness in the world, and empathy, which is much welcomed, and more heart-centered approach from others. So this ripple effect that I've talked about, the figure eight, flowing in and out, or the infinity, is working. So it's coming back in, and it's helpful, certainly helpful to me and my household and what I'm navigating at the moment. So we are now going in the direction of more support and helpful resources. So within our soul family, we're growing in respect of knowledge, in respect of stepping into our skills. Some of us have had these skills all our lives, but not really used them, or not known what platform we might be able to use them on, or how we can use them to help other people. But that's changing now. So some of us have sort of collaborated in the last few days, and we're helping each other learn new technologies, and having little practice sessions, and that's been absolutely fabulous, and that continues. So the spiritual creation channel that this is it's not about me. I set it up quite a lot of years ago. And as you'll see from one of the first videos, there's a snail crawling up a flower very slowly, and I took the time and patience to observe this. And so, like a snail, I and others have climbed up the stem of this flower, and we're now sitting on this flower, and we are now ready to take in the aroma of the flower, to enjoy its colour, and to learn from its shape, its sacred geometry, its place in the world, when it flowers, the time of year, and things like that. And all of those seem to be coming together through various disciplines and learnings. So there's I've got friends that are very interested in astrology and learning that for themselves. I've got another friend who is extremely knowledgeable and has an in-depth ability with sacred geometry and drawing and colours. And I'm going to start introducing these people on spiritual creation, because as I say, this isn't about me. This is about the ability that I've had since birth to connect with other people who are extremely valuable part of the earth and our family, our earth family, and our soul group, and it's growing. That is growing, and that vibration and frequency is resonating more and more with more and more people, and in lots of areas of life and sectors of life. So there are no rules about what you do, how you do it, or any sort of templated structures. We are creating this right now, and it's pliable, and it might be a bit floaty at times, because some of the shapes and some of the parts of the structure are just not quite ready to fit in yet, but they are getting there, and it's a beautiful thing. It's flowing, it has colour, we are adding that colour, each and every one of us, and through our light and through our ability now to hold the line. So we are holding the line in our sovereign being, so right down from grounding all the way through all our chakras, all the way up to our crown. Above our crown, we are collecting beautiful metaphysical alchemizing energy, and we are bringing it back down through our chakras especially our throat chakras, as well as we communicate with one another. And then it is now settling in somewhere between heart and throat chakra, ascended heart chakra. So it's still in our heart center, but we are able to communicate this heart intelligence and heart energy with one another. And it's very much ebb and flow, it's give and take, and it's communicating with others that I haven't met, but I'm interested in what they've got to say as well. And there seems to be a little click of understanding or understanding going on, and it's a beautiful thing, because perhaps they have a better platform to get the heart message out. And my soul group, we're very much on the ground. We're starting from the beginning, even at our age. So what we would like to make is not a pyramid. We don't want one person in charge and then that's all rippling down. What we're trying very hard to create is something that's linear. So it's all on a level platform and a level playing field, and each and every one of us in that grid, and the grid doesn't have to be a particular shape, but we can talk about shapes another time. It's just that we're all light beings who are here for very good reason, and we are connecting with one another, and there's lots of interconnections going on, and it's vibrant, and it is lighting up, and it is coming alive, and it's working. So there's lots of learning going on, and there's also lots of teaching going on. So we are transmitters and receptors at the same time, and we have got this infinity number 8 flow going on. We've got it going on inside of us, and we've also got it going on from within out to each other and back in again, and it's an amazing energy that's growing. The period of time that we're in now feels like we are learning. We need to set our desks out, we need to set our stalls out, we need to be organised, we need to know which parts of which disciplines we need to be au fait with and that we're learning, and we're learning about our own blueprint as well, and accepting all the parts of our blueprint. So a lot of us have transmuted a lot of lower energies, and we've dealt with that, and some of us are still dealing with that and coping with that, but there are others in the group that have got more experience, and that is very helpful to those of us who have still got to navigate some of these things. But with those connections and with that soul family growing and being in a standing with one another, the support structure is there, it's forming and it's there, and there's no vision of anyone free falling and not being held up, because people are learning their own power. They're being self-empowered and accepting there's a responsibility with these amazing gifts that are coming from within, and many people were born with these gifts and they just didn't know it, or didn't realise that they could be utilised in the real world for the good of all. So spiritual creation, now going to take it to another level where I've probably done as much as I can do on my own by talking through a few things and maybe just raising awareness about a few things and acceptance, and within myself too. So I would like to now start to introduce some of my soul family and friends who are amazing gifted people, and we are all on the same ground floor level, and we're now going to attempt to grow something from the ground level, each and every one of us, by interacting and sharing, and each growing our own channel and our own discipline, but interconnecting with one another while we do that. So it's kind of like a hovercraft that's going to lift off the ground, and it's got a helicopter propeller on the top. So it's going to lift us off the ground, and it's then going to slowly take us higher, higher, higher together. No one is going to get dropped out. No one is going to get left behind. If we need to slow down because one or two need more help, need more learning, we're going to do that as a group. So we are looking at equality and equity at the same time. Okay? And we are going to understand that each skill set that each person has is as valuable as the other and the other and the other and so on. So I hope I'm explaining this in a way that's easy to understand and understand, and that those that wish to contribute will be welcomed with compassion and empathy. We are not engaging in any other theatre that might be going on out there. This is our time. This is our creation together. We are creators together, and we are of light and colour and beautiful shapes, and we wish to be interactive with nature and with planet Earth, because this is our home, this is where we live, this is where we are. But we are pulling down 5D and higher. We are pulling those energies down, and we are harnessing those energies within us very capably. So, and there are times where I am just interconnecting with people telepathically. We don't even have to do a message or a phone call or a video chat. We're just getting it, and it's flowing in and out, and there's a really amazing energy that you can almost see and touch. It's there, it's just there, it's all around us, and it's flowing in and out. And so a few more practice sessions with some beautiful beings, and then I'm hopeful that that they and I will feel confident enough to then present one or two fireside chats, and we're going to do this nice and slowly. We're going to do it gradually as each person feels ready, and also ready to receive new students, if you like, who want to learn more about some of the skills that we're going to bring to this platform. So I hope that this will be beneficial to all that have chosen to listen to this channel. Spiritual creation has had quite a slow journey, starting off with a little snail going up the flower stem, which you'll be able to find further down, and then including a little bit of my own journey. But now it's kind of, I'm just want to swish to one side a little bit and invite someone else into the arena, and present, if you like, a place where we can learn new things and take from them what we wish to take from them, and also interconnect with some beautiful members of the soul family that I have found, and they found me, we found each other. And these are truly amazing friendships and connections, and beautiful souls, and why we're all here. So I'm going to love you and leave you now, and I look forward to bringing these presentations very soon. It will be within the next, hopefully, couple of weeks, when we've sort of tweaked a few things. And I continue to support other people who are far more experienced than I, and it's nice just to get the odd little bit of recognition. And I thank those of you who do just give us a little nod, and I know you're there, and I know you're doing that, and it's really kind of you, and I really appreciate it, because this isn't just for me and my platform, it's for many others who will come forward and share their amazing gifts from within. And we are a willing group of participants and contributors to a much more empathic, loving, kind, inclusive new earth, where we all have the ability to create and to recreate and to tweak things, and to shape things, and to use a great palette of colours, each and every one of us. So I'm going to close now. Have a beautiful rest of the week, and I think June is bringing great gifts to us, so continue to enjoy those gifts, and perhaps see what's going on as a little bit of grounding. So we may feel like we're being grounded, but that's so that we can learn and share, and teach a little bit as well. So see that as a good thing. It is a good thing. And we will all be flying high. We will. We absolutely will. That's where we're heading, to amazing heights. Okay, look after yourselves. Stay true, stay centered, and stay focused. Remember, what you focus on manifests. So stay focused in good ways. And we shall be back on air very, very soon. Okay, namaste.